What's up, everybody? The Street Fighter collab keeps rolling out. We have our part 2 hero. She is the beautiful Chun-Li. Wow. First of all, first and foremost, they did a really good job animating her. Like, damn. I, I wouldn't mind being suffocated between those legs. She looks like she could kick. Like, goddamn, she looks like she could kick. She also looks like her pants are painted on, as she should. So, somewhat of an interesting character. She got a great sprite. I dig her little dance at the end. Quick question, though, for those of you that followed Street Fighter probably a little bit more than I did. I could have sworn that she was like Fire Element. Like when she did her little version of Hadouken, I could have sworn it was fire. Or am I thinking of the Indian guy that stretches his arms? Regardless, I know later on I think it got turned blue, but it was still a fire. I could be wrong here, but in Last Cloudia here, she is straight up an ice girl. And she's not an ice girl, but she is rocking that ice element. So I was a little bit surprised what they did with her skills. I was really expecting them to just kind of do the same thing that they did with Ryu. You know, put extra abilities in here, like have her S1 change to a different ability. Same thing with the S2. I actually kind of thought that they were just going to do that with all three of the heroes, and they were going to get more combo moves. They were going to showcase more of their actual moves from Street Fighter, because that's kind of what Ryu's doing. I was talking about it in the last video I made about this, right? But if we we look at her abilities, Kikoken is front medium range ice combo attack. Nice and simple. It doesn't change to anything. The S3, 100 lightning kicks, instantly close the gap for wide area ice combo attack. So she does have like a teleport move. That's the S3. That's cool. The S2 has a lot of stuff going on here. No, not really. This is her one ability that I was like, okay, so her S2 changes into something else. Not really. It just combos into something else. So pretty much, I'm just going to break it down. The S2 is like one of these AoE moves that you use around yourself that you can completely miss your target with. But if there's a bunch of enemies around you, it'll hit everyone around you. So what she does is she lunges forward and does the spinning kick. And as long as she connects with somebody, with some target, some enemy, it unlocks the second part of the S2, which is more kicks, throws the enemy up in the air. And yeah, here, let's just try reading this thing. Close in on enemy with a wide range ice combo attack around the unit. When attack hits the target, extend into a mid-range ice combo attack that launches the enemy into the air. And it says it won't extend when attack doesn't hit the target. So you can drop that S2 and you can miss everybody with it. I'm just trying to think, like, you know what, Christmas Lilibet has that S2 where she makes 4 little snowmen come out and they're like mines that go around her. Well, you can completely miss everybody with that. This ability will be thrown even if there's nobody within your range. Other abilities don't really work like that, like Kikoken or something. If your enemy is not within range of Kikoken, Chun-Li will run towards the enemy until she's close enough, and then she will launch Kikoken. The S2, even if you're targeting an enemy, if you drop the S2, she's just going to do that damage around her instantly, and if she doesn't hit anybody, well, it's over and done with. Just like Lilibet. Interesting thing about Lilibet and Chun-Li, aside from both being ice element, clearly Chun-Li wears the pants better. But aside from, both of them being ice element, they have one other thing in common. They both are spamming a crazy basic attack. Yeah, that is one interesting thing about Chun-Li, and we're going to look at that real quick. She does have a killer basic attack. I think her basic attack's like 24 hits. Like, don't quote me on that, but it's like up in the 20s. I already noticed that. I was saying that it'd be cool if they kind of built Chun-Li like Christmas Lilibet, where there was some kind of broken spam that you could do between her skill and her basic attack to cut down on an attack animation and be able to spam something. Well, you don't need to do any of that. Her basic attack on its own is just like combo mastery awesomeness. So that is interesting about this hero, because you can really do something with just her basic attack. Like it's not going to be a waste of abilities to actually power up her basic attack. Matter of fact, Chun-Li, she might be really good with some killers, right? Just to empower that basic attack, because the hit count's so high on it. So that was kind of cool. Let's see, we go over to traits. High kicking dance. So, skill damage plus 30%, damage cap 5k. Special damage 100%. Damage cap, what is that, 40,000 more? Whenever using a skill on the same targeted enemy, boost skill attack power. Max damage plus 50%, damage cap 10,000 more at 5 or more uses. This resets each wave if incapacitated or if using a skill on another target. This also has chance to evade physical / magical attacks taken. So that's actually really nice. Being able to evade physical and magic, having a chance to do that is really nice. You could probably also give her other abilities, other gear that would help her slip out of some physical and magic damage. Typically, we only see this to physical attacks. Like, there's not many heroes that can dodge magic attacks, so that is pretty cool. High kicking dance is cool. And then we have head-to-head. When skill attacking, heal 1 strength defense debuff on unit, excluding some debuffs. Frontal attack damage plus 20%, damage cap another 2,000. Frontal physical / counter damage taken minus 40%. 2p eat your heart out. Your counter damage is going to be cut by 40% by this chick. Still not as much as Ryu's going to cut if his strength is higher, which it will be. When skill attacking, chance to restore SCT 1 second. So that is nice. That does add up. Chance for special to deal critical damage. When unit hit points is 25 or less, special critical rate plus 10%. So Ryu gets a big 40,000 more damage cap and whatever more percent damage to a special when he's down to 25% of his health. She gets special crit rate plus 10%. So, yeah, there's that. Now, as far as the other skills that she has here, some of the custom ones, she does have the important stuff, which is OD Overdrive. When using a skill, use 3% of max MP, and unit can't be interrupted by most attacks. Damage taken during skill attacks minus 15%. So she's got that flinch proof. That is very nice. I was looking for that. Very cool. It's gonna just help her dump her kit and have a super high combo count. She does have combo mastery too, of course. We're going to be adding combo mastery 1. She comes with the corner ability, right? Same thing as the other hero. Round 2, same thing as the other hero. An extra life, very nice. Haki, strength plus 40%. Chance for criticals to break enemy guard. That that's worth some SC right there, the chance for the crits to break enemy guard. And yo, a straight up just here strength 40% more. It's very nice. A fair fight, frontal attack, crit rate plus 5%, crit damage cap, another 10,000. Rear attack, crit rate minus 5%. So she's not good at backstabbing people. If she's behind you, she's less likely to crit, right? And then we have kicking butt. Skill, kick, attacks, damage cap, another 10,000. So she be doing them kicks. She be doing them kicks, right? So that's, you know, she's got some other nice stuff in here. Goddess Kiss, she already comes with that. This girl is so fast at charging her MP back up off of her basic attack. I already saw how much MP she was siphoning. So, because she's coming with Goddess Kiss, it's going to be fairly easy to put sharp eyes on her and different things that sacrifice MP for either more damage or damage reduction. I mean, if you already have Goddess Kiss and you can get all your MP right back, you can stack multiple abilities that burn MP. As long as you slip in that basic attack and Goddess Kiss activates and you get all your MP back, you're going to be good to go. She has Gale Force at max hit points, SCT recovery speed plus 10%. Always a great ability. Her kit charges really quick, I've noticed. So, aside from that, we have just like a lot of the typical things up here. Auto crit, auto grand brave, guard charge, guard. Again, why are they giving them guard? why not just give them, you know what, you could probably get rid of guard charge and guard and just give her evasion. Yeah, I don't see evasion on here. It's something that we're going to have to add just to give her a higher chance of just dodging out on that damage. Right? But, you know, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Definitely different. Let's actually run her. So I did pull her on some of my grinded lapis. That was cool. Let's see. We'll go into this event. We will test her out. Chun-Li. So, I wasn't super impressed until I actually saw her basic attack and was like, oh, okay, so this is cool. This gives me something to really build on, something that's different, right? She also has Wholeness of Body, greatly restore unit's hit point, recover from poison, blind, and curse, right? No auto heal, but hey, it is what it is. So let's show off our basic attack first. Not bad strength. Defense 2375. 1762 mind. Good thing she can dodge. So here is the basic attack. That's 24 hits. Look at that. We're already up to 140 hit combo. 216 hit combo. And here 300 hit combo. Here's an S3. She's doing some kick. Here's an S1. Here's the S1. Right, not too shabby. I remember this Kyokin though. Like man, for whatever reason, I could have sworn she threw red fire. Maybe it was in one of the really old Street Fighters. I don't know why I keep wanting to think that. Here's the S2. Let me show you guys how you can miss with the S2. Bam. So, even if you're targeting somebody, oh, he walked over to me, right? As long as you hit him, she's gonna activate that second part where she knocks him up in the air. Very cool. Here's that S3, 40 hit. Did we just get a 40 off of that? Let's see. So, yeah, 40 hit on the S3, S2, 28 hit. Here's that S1, 14 hit. 14 hit, that's spammable. Like all of her abilities spam together. You can get a super high combo count, very easy. She is a dual wielder. And just that basic attack. And here's the cool special. Yeah, let me see it. There we go. There's them painted legs. So here's something interesting too. When she drops her special, you count as having minus 50% resistance to ice. So you're gonna have a weakness she's gonna be exploiting, unless you have a resistance, like, you know, you got 100% resistance to ice. She drops the special. Now you're only at 50% resistance. So that's pretty cool that she does have some. She doesn't have Improl. She can't get rid of the resistance. There's no debuff on this guy. There's no break on him. It's only counts for her special and while she's doing her special, right? So, yeah, special, pretty cool. I think that is nice that they are giving her away to Improl just for that special, right? All in all, pretty nifty. There's her little jumping dance thing. I dig it, I dig it. So, know what you're getting. She is going to be a combo queen. I'm actually excited to work on her basic attack and see what I can get out of that, because we do have a lot of different abilities that, like, oh, you have a chance of doing times 8 damage with your basic attack, or whatever it is. Well, when your basic attack has like 24 hits, that's a lot of chances to proc that extra damage, right? Also, oh man, just thinking about it now, what triple impact and all of the impact abilities that are going to be doing all those added damage counters to every single one of her hits. Yeah, that's going to be crazy to see just what we can do with her basic attack. Her skill kit looks good. High hit count. She looks good. So, and she does still have the flinch proof stuff going on for her. She's obviously a glass cannon. But yeah, wanted to put something out there as soon as this drops so people have somewhat of an idea of what they're getting. We'll take a look at her arc real quick. I wasn't too blown away by the arc. Maybe I'm missing something, but I didn't feel very pressured to go on in for the arc. Each wave, strength, defense plus 7%, max 3 times. So that's only going to max out if you actually have 3 waves to go through, I believe. Battlestar autocast high protection. When hitting an attribute weakness with a skill/special, damage 30% and damage cap plus 2,000. So if you're constantly, you know, if you take this to a fight where you're strong in that fight and you're hitting an attribute weakness the whole time, it's going to give you 30% more damage and the damage cap 2,000. And you're still going to get the benefit of the strength defense 7% thing. And you're going to get autocast high protection. So all in all, it's not bad. Doesn't have terrible stats. Let's look at what this teaches. Actually, unclad toughness. When no armor is equipped, defense plus 20%. I would actually use that. Let's see. My favorite dragon character could definitely use this. This is also a Ryburn, giving him defense 20% more, because he's not equipping armor. Aside from that, it's not going to be very appealing to a lot of people, I don't think, because those heroes are not that popular. Most people want to be able to equip gear. Bonds with masters. If only other ally also has the skill bond with master, if only one other ally has the skill bonds with master set, Battlestar autocast Grand Brave and Grand Fortitude. This is letting you get Grand Brave and Grand Fortitude for a nice discount on the SC, because I do believe each one of those is like 8 SC by themselves, right? But a lot of heroes come with a Grand Brave or a Grand Fort ability already. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one yet. Driven with Heart and Soul, 10 SC. This is the big heavy hitter here. I don't know how I feel about this one. When using an attack skill, here's the thing. Use 15% of max hit points to boost damage by 25% and damage cap by 1,500. That's going to sting, right? Using 15% of your max hit points every time you use one of your skills. Now, here's the thing. Proud Force, right? Like, if you're Proud Forcing and you have ways of healing, you should be able to mitigate this and just, you know, heal that damage right back up. So, I don't know, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this arc, this Driven with Heart and Soul, the big ability on it. It's cool. I don't know if it's that cool. The Arc Ether reward, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't throw any Ether in this. It does have a nice 87 strength, 52 defense. When unit has a status ailment, skill attack damage 10% and damage cap 1500 more. I don't know. I really think that skill attack damage could have been 15 or 20%. I mean, you do have to catch a status ailment for this. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about all this. This is what they're rolling out next. She does look good. Those pants just look yummy. And actually, I'm excited to see what they do with the third hero. I do believe he is going to be Earth attribute. We'll have to see what Guile does. Very interesting that there is the variation in the characters. I really thought they were going to do the same thing with Chun-Li that they did with Ryu, with, you know, having multiple S1s and multiple S2s. Nah, she's got her own set of rules with the kick thing, and she's got the basic attack. The important thing is she still has the flinch proof, and she's going to be really good at recycling MP. So, best of luck to everybody. I only had to throw one grinded out 10 pull to get her, but let's not get it twisted. I just had to pity the last hero. So anyway, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought, and I will see you on the next one later, everybody.